안녕하세요. 미가입니다. 오늘도 입스트론 더 위쳐 계속하도록 하겠습니다. 아유, 로치 저 자식이.
With these cunts, Laredo couldn't protect the port from a drunk lumberjack, let alone Yorveth. A ballista! The bastard's got a ballista, you know? Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away.
Yeah, an experienced crew can release 2 bolts each minute, but it can't hit the same spot twice because it recoils and shifts. I've heard that somewhere before.
Where did you learn about ballista?
I knew someone who knew a bit about them.
Unimportant.
테스트왕.
We need to damage it if we don't want to be at Laredo's mercy. They're all drunk here now. I'll provoke the guard.
Relax, Roach. I don't want to fight this rabble again.
As long as that weapon's operational, no one will sail this section of the Pontar without Laredo's express permission.
I'll handle this. Go have a drink.
Nothing better.
Yes?
How did you plan to get rid of the guard by the ballista?
I have my ways. But you want it.
We'll talk later.
아니 이거 아닌데. 아, 내가 잠깐 자리를 비웠더니
Add flour into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
오케이, 일단은 발리스타를 망가뜨렸습니다.
Yes?
Do we wait until the Honorable Lady is done with the Venerable Hick?
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of Flotsam's town watchmen are here. We should look around. Did you see that arbalist behind the house? I'll get his attention. Give him something to think about.
My apologies, gentlemen. I could not help overhear.
What do you want?
In point of fact, it's a matter for the Witcher. I have an offer.
An offer? Interesting.
I suspect you did not come to Flotsam for pleasure alone.
You suspect right.
Do you know about the monster and...
Might have heard something.
I expect someone will hire you to deal with it sooner or later. Thus, I presume that...
Stop presuming, expecting, and concluding. Just tell me what you want.
Our honored host is in possession of part of a trap, built especially for the
Go on.
Around back, there's a storage area.
Let me guess.
Precisely.
Why are you telling?
Why? Good luck!
All right. I'll just...
Brilliant as it...
근데 쟤는 지금 아무런 권위가 없잖아. 폴테스트 왕이 죽었잖아.
Soldier! Report to me immediately!
In Flotsam, we cut the hands off thieves.
I was
들렸구만.
looking for the privy.
You're lucky the Commandant wants to see you. Come on!
좋아.
Commandant, sir. We caught the witches sneaking around the garden.
Bring him in and leave.
Yes, sir.
We were just discussing a certain matter. You here on business too?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
In that case, I shall leave you to it.
Finally!
They didn't want to let me in while the sorceress was here.
Did you see her? Made up like a whore on parade day. They think they can do anything, those sorceresses. I heard what happened in
뒤에서
Temeria.
박식가네요. 뭐
You know your
앞에서
name's on a
박식가면
warrant.
당연히
It's
뒤지니까
unfortunate,
그러는 거겠지만.
and nothing that should impede our dealings. See, I'm the law round here, and the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf's doing in this cesspit.
That's no concern of yours.
Listen, Witcher, here in Flotsam, everything's my ploughing concern. Let me help you, Geralt.
I do all right on my own.
I suppose we all have our secrets. I just hope you resist questioning my authority in public again.
Let's talk business, Commandant.
I trust you're on our side.
Whose side is that?
That of the people of Flotsam, of course. Terrorized by the elven
근데
bandits for
미천은
years now.
중립인데.
A local conflict, none of my business.
You killed some elves on the riverbank outside Flotsam.
We were
아,
attacked.
그건
You fail to
정당방위였어.
understand.
It's you who doesn't understand, Dorito. To tell you the truth, I'm not human.
You an elf? A dwarf? No, talking bollocks. I piss on the fact that they call you freak for your white hair and glowing eyes. You're a human like any other. We're fighting a war. And you, my friend, cannot straddle the
그래,
fence.
중립을 안 되긴 한데.
Your point, Commandant?
You're a witcher. Your job is to protect the simpletons from monsters. I protect them from the danger that lurks amongst the trees.
I see where this is going.
Yorvith's no better than a monster that attacks those who go out to gather kindling. Matter of fact, he's worse. He's smarter and crueler.
How do we get him?
I don't want you to kill him. Even you don't have a hope against his entire force. I've an idea, but
사실
I'd rather not go into it now.
원이라면 그리핀
Squirrels are
자세가
up to something.
있어서
Every night
무리와
their scouts come
배틀하는 게
closer.
쉽겠지만
I
여기는
suspect they
그리핀
plan to
자세가
attack the
없이
barge moored in the
1대1이거든요.
port.
그래서 무리랑로 싸우는 게 조금 힘들 거예요.
What do you want me to do?
As long as Yorveth remains free, humans, elves, and dwarfs will live alongside each other in deep distrust. I've got to learn what the pointy-eared...
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. True. Take your friend Zoltan, for instance. He contacted...
How can Zoltan help if he can't go outside the walls?
Step by step. You could start by tending to a problem we have. A beast. The K. Then Zoltan can take you to...
I'm a witcher.
Of course you don't. Help us...
I'll see what I can...
You stir up storms wherever you go. I actually believe you'll bring peace to... Farewell.
자, 이제 로레드의 사유지를 떠나주겠습니다.
No passage.
이쪽 아니야? 여기구만.
Turned me away at the door, the bastard.
그건 어쩔 수 없는 거잖아. 넌 지금 아무 권위가 없다고. 어?
We'll meet later. Don't forget your...
아무 권위가 없는 향신료가 참나. 일단은 여관에서 여관에 가서 졸탄 만날 겸 가보도록 합시다. 스킵. 헬로. 졸탄.
dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much.
Damn, that was close. Innkeep, vodka.
Triss Marigold. Lice eat me, but you are a treat to behold. Just a little pale.
Magic takes its toll, but I'll be all right. Good to see you and your beard again.
Can somebody tell me what happened? You set off a month ago for Zoltan's wedding.
That got fucked. There will be no wedding.
Did you hear about Foltest?
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Winds and rumors. I want to know the truth.
I want to know how Foltest died. And the dragon, was there really one there? And who rules Temeria now?
Dandelion, calm down. You'll choke on your liquor. The dragon. Well, the dragon appeared, and that's all I know.
But where did the Lavalettes get a dragon? We heard it fought on their side, huge as a barn, they say.
Dragons don't usually take sides. Maybe its lair was nearby and it just felt threatened.
If you hadn't driven it off, Foltest might not have taken the castle.
Maybe. We'll never know for sure. Triss, you're the expert on Temeria. Tell us who's in charge now.
It's chaotic and getting worse. The old families are fighting for supremacy, no holds
그렇죠.
barred.
왕이 갑자기
Baron
죽었으니까.
Templeton, Count Marivelle, I bet.
Among others. After the assassination, while Geralt was in the dungeon, the lords convened in a field near Lavalette Castle to choose a new ruler. 3 days they debated, and it looked more like a bazaar than a meeting of nobles. Except the trade was in court and ministry positions, spheres of influence, royal privileges.
Humans.
In spite of several duels and 2 poisonings, no king was chosen. Civil war was in the air.
Did they ultimately resolve anything?
No, it ended as usual. Sadly, John of Talus remains our only hope.
Ah, the victor at Brenna, and Foltest's most tried and true field commander.
During the deliberations, he was several days' march from Lavalette Lands, with an additional 2,000 armed men in tow. He's to keep the peace until a rightful monarch is chosen.
He could find that ruling is to his liking.
Natalis is a soldier at heart. He's not suited to rule, and I don't believe he even wants to.
He's got the army behind him.
Which is why he can guarantee peace. Why, a tenuous one, sure, but that's always better than civil war. Besides which, he's deeply in debt to a dwarven bank in which Philippa Eilhart as sorceress holds significant stake.
I think I've heard enough about politics. Foltest's killer lay in wait in the tower, where the Lavalettes had hidden the royal bastards. He was well informed.
Wait a minute, what were you doing there?
I was protecting the king. After the first attempt, Foltest began treating me as his lucky charm. He ordered me to be at his side during the battle. The dragon separated us from the rest of the army. The killer disguised himself as a monk, a blind one at that. He let Foltest greet his children, waited until I had walked off, then cut the king's throat from ear to ear.
How did he flee?
Jumped out a window into the river below. Yorv and Skoyatel were waiting in a boat. It was planned.
And you're chasing him because he murdered the king?
I was accused of the murder. I need to clear my name. Besides, I looked him in the eye before he escaped. He's a witcher. Then some brave Temerian soldiers showed up, piled on me, and knocked me out.
Hey! Save yourselves, good folk! The beast attacks!
We better get out there. Someone's casting spells.
아까 그 소스러일 확률이 굉장히 높죠? 어머나? 자, 미쳐일이다! 아까 그 소스러구만.
What sort of sorceress are you? A lot of good you did.
야,
Can't you hear me?
구해줬는데 말투가.
Why didn't you
그게
help
뭐야?
him?
He's alive, isn't he?
The beast nearly pulled him in the water while you stood staring like a calf at a shit-covered clover.
미쳐가의
What's your
대우가
word?
딱 저 정도예요. 구해줬는데 왜 저?
Where's this beast?
구해줬는데
Ask
보따리
her.
내놓으라 하는 거죠.
Geralt.
I guess we knew each other.
Oh, look here. Birds of a feather.
Let's say I've heard of you.
Master
뭐,
Witcher, this is
게롤트가
foolish.
유명한
The beast
얘기네요.
near pulled Sozek into the depths, and you're simply chatting with this damsel.
All right. What happened?
I came to Flotsam to kill the Karen,
Kieran?
the monster that has effectively blocked the port. A moment ago, I had the good fortune to see it in all its splendor, but the local folk scared it away.
Good fortune? You hear that, Sozek? That was some good fortune for you.
Why's the beast in the port all of a sudden, eh? Summoned by the witch, perchance?
To see it in all its splendor.
Sozek doesn't look too good. Lay him inside somewhere.
Oh, you're trying that black magic on me? Come on, lads.
아이고,
This
엑시가
sorcerer's
실패했다.
eager for a thrashing.
좋았어요. 다시 쫓아냈습니다.
I apologize for interrupting, but I am Louis Merce, and I am chief person in charge of all matters related to monster hunting in Flotsam. It is in this capacity that I must inquire if you're willing to attempt to resolve the problem of our so-called Karen, the beast that now blocks all trade traffic on the river.
So, Witcher, are we willing?
I usually work alone.
I was here first, and I'll not relinquish this contract. My way or the highway, as the locals put it.
아, 귀찮은데.
Your way it is.
You must contact the merchants on the waterfront as regards any rewards. Madame de Tanseville has, I believe, already conducted some preliminary negotiation.
That I have.
In that case, don't let me keep you.
에휴, 뭐 어쩔 수 있나?
Triss, how long must I wait for you to introduce me?
소서리스들은 서로
Sheila
알아요.
de
왜냐면
Tanserville, advisor to Queen Zulika
소서리스의
of
집단이라고 해야 하나?
Kovir is a long way north.
True. I had my doubts if the
그런 게
Kayran was worth the
있거든요.
journey, but those were dispelled with what it showed today.
Here to hunt down some ingredients?
Triss Merigold. Sharp as ever.
You're thinking that...
Troll eyes, ghoul venom, virgin's blood, all those disgusting marvels we take from dying species. To throw into the cauldron at Sabbaths. Right, Triss?
Absolutely. Virgins are a dying breed.
Oh my. Your sense of humor seems to be intact too. But enough of these pleasantries. Tell me, Geralt. You saw the tentacle. What do you make of it all?
The beast must be huge. Maybe inhabited one of the Pontar's tributaries before, hunting animals. Then it grew for some reason, and hunger drove it to seek fresh pastures.
And on the Pontar it found trade barges burgeoning with obese, slow-moving merchants. You're partly correct. Cedric claims the Kayran emerged from the northern swamps approximately 1 month past.
Cedric?
An elf. Formerly a Scoia'tael. Strange bird. But he knows quite a bit about the area and its living wonders.
I need to look around, find out a few things.
An investigation. Witches' rituals, extracting secrets and such.
More or less. I'll talk to the merchants about the reward, pay Cedric a visit, and get back to you.
You'll find me at the inn. I've rented lodgings there, on the upper floor.
You know the inn's also a whorehouse.
Thanks for the warning.
아이고. 아니, 그러니까 집단에 소속돼 있다 뿐이지 사이가 좋지는 않아요. 그러니까 같이 조별 과제하는 사이라고 비유를 해야 하나? 그렇다고 사이가 좋지는 않잖아요. 다들. 그냥 셈이죠. 일단은 무드과의 상인들과 대화를 한번 시도를 해보겠습니다.
What do you want?
Heard you have a problem.
Ah, if only we had just one. Highways washed out, forests full of bandits, a river beast blocks the port, and tolls that arise.
Can't help with the tolls, but the monster's a possibility.
A sorceress said the same, but we've yet to see any results.
She's asked me to work with her.
And who's to pay your wage?
That's what I'm here to discuss.
The sorceress was to manage alone. You can split that reward if you wish.
Have it your way. But if the sorceress fails, you'll be stuck here with your goods till winter. Your losses would be far higher than the cost of hiring me. See you.
Wait a minute there. No need to get cross. Time is coin. I understand that very well. If your participation will expedite the matter,
설득이라고 해야 하나? 이거
we'll
협박이라고 해야
add
하나?
2
설득이겠죠?
fistfuls of orans, though our pouches will be empty.
It's a deal. Now tell me what you know about the beast.
You're the Witcher, damn it! I've no knowledge of
하긴
these things.
미쳐들이 괴물에 대해서 더 잘 알죠.
That ploughing elf, Cedric, most probably. He's supposed to know all about
그러니까
this.
전문가가
Where can I
자기
find
전문
him?
지식이라고
In the village outside the
해야 하나?
walls.
그거에
Now
대해서
leave me be.
일반인에게 물어보니까 다 어이없어
Think he
하는
was
거예요.
faultist himself, parading among his lessers.
Glad we made the deal.
True enough.
그다음에 세드릭이 어딨지? 세드릭이 그 전에 검을 하나 제작을 해야 하나? 왜냐면 지금 검이 없어갖고요. 검을 제작을 해야 할 것 같은데 잠깐만요. 검 제작을 하고 올게요. 됐나? 되려나? 자, 가자. 밖으로 무기는 없지만.
Where might you be going?
트리스? 여기 왜 있어?
What kind of question is that? Anyway, know where I can find an elf named Cedric?
Don't get involved in this.
You did turn pale when we met Sheila.
You must have imagined that.
Never mind. I'll find out for myself.
How?
We're going hunting together. Right after I find Cedric.
Well, then let's go see him. He should be at the top of his observation tower.
그래? 뭐? 알았어? 세릭과 대화하려면 보자. 옷 가져가고.
Damn it. It'll wash away the tracks.
저걸 어떻게 가지? 보자.
Got spots in my eyes from staring at that forest.
여기 근처에서 여기로 올라가면 되는구나. 발길 좀 올려야겠다. 잠깐만요. 그래픽에서 밝기 조금 올리고 감마도 조금 올려. 이제 좀 잘 보이네. 조금 쨍하더라도 이렇게 해야 할 것 같아요. 안녕하세요.
Belk.
와, 너무 쨍하다.
Moril would delight in a day like this, Saharan. Enjoy the memory of her. Don't wallow in the longing.
I try. I do. But I cannot believe all the bad blood this disappearance has bred.
Don't let other Shay poison your memory of her. Hatred is but an outlet for helplessness.
Thank you, Cedric. Vafael.
Vafael.
Oh.
Are you Cedric?
Who asks?
Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, the Witcher. And?
Triss Marigold.
Lovely scent, Triss.
Cedric, look at me.
What do you want, Geralt of Rivia?
I aim to kill the Kayran. Heard you might be able to help.
That depends on the sort of aid you seek.
I need information.
We should have killed it years ago. Now I don't know. The beast has become too large for the riverbed, and it has strange growths on its tentacles, extremely thick skin. Previously, it inhabited a swamp along one of the Pontar's tributaries. Completely wild terrain. Even the Scoia'tael don't venture there. You should go see the wreck of the boat it recently sank. Inspect any traces it's left. See the destruction.
Where's this wreck?
Venture south into the forest, then turn east toward the river. You'll find the ruins of a bridge erected long ago by the Enshe. The wreck lies at their foot.
Thanks, Cedric.
너무 쨍하긴 하다. 잠깐만, 감마를 조금만 줄여주자. 밝기 이 정도로 줄이고 감마도 이 정도로 줄이면.
You'll find me by the boat wreck.
Jeez, Triss. Sure you're not overusing those teleports?
그러니까 야 나도 데려가. 왜 나만 두고? 너무하는 거 아니야?
Don't venture so near the forest.
아무튼 저희도 가도록 합시다. 그 김에 영양제로 있으면 얻어줍시다. 얻어주자고요.
You'll betray no one else, Elfie bitch.
아유, 서브 퀘스트.
Commander Dorito will explain everything.
서브 퀘스트가 너무 정신 나갈 것 같아. 이거 왜 안 돼? 안 가져가죠? 아이 정말. 여기는 아니야? 어디로 가야 돼?
Left of that wreck Cedric mentioned.
If the Kayran attacked the boat, it's not likely to be much. We're looking for traces of the beast, not boats.
가자, 그냥 계속. 자, 여기가 그 파괴된 다리인 것 같으니까 한번 내려가 보도록 합시다. 발자국?
See those footprints?
Yeah, strange place for an evening walk.
Unless you're looking for adventure.
일단은 아무것도 모르니까 그냥 계속 가지도록 갑자고요.
Magical danger.
아니 잠깐만. 아 죽어버렸잖아. 아이 너무 오래 찍었네. 그럼 오늘 여기서 마치겠습니다. 시청해주신 여러분 감사합니다.